Hey everybody, anyone is here, and we are back on the RAC Pack server. Yes, we are. And today I got a lot of things I want to try to get done, so we are just going to jump right into it. The first thing I want to do is just show off. I figured out how the thermostatic harness works, and it's actually pretty simple. So you just right-click the actual thermostatic harness while it's in your hand. It brings up this little GUI. You just take a jar of Essentia. It doesn't have to be full, but obviously the more Essentia you have in the air, the longer it's going to last. Put it in, and then just put it on. Very, very cool. Now, if you look in the left side of the screen in the middle, I have that little bar, and if I double space, I'm flying, and I have creative flight, and it's really, really cool. I really, really like it. Going down is really quick. Turning it off, just double tap again. And while it is on, it uses up the potentia, and it also has this really, really cool effect. I think that's pretty awesome. I really like it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. One thing worth noting is the one jar full of potentia seems to last a lot longer than a regular electric jetpack, and not only that, but you can easily keep extra fuel on you at all times. So I like that. I really, really like that. So what are we going to work on today? So we're going to do, I think this is going to be my last Thaumcraft episode for a while, just because, you know, this is probably the third or fourth episode in a row doing Thaumcraft, and I just don't want to bother you guys. I want to move on to other things. So the first thing I want to do is, as you can always see, I'm always flipping through the Goggles of Revealing and my magnetic hat. And it's really, really annoying. And the Goggles of Revealing doesn't give me any type of armor bonus. So when I was playing around in here, if I make some Thaumium, I could turn the Thaumium into a helmet. And then I could take that. Let's see if I can find it. I could take that and put them together. Where is it? I could fuse it together. There you go. With the Goggles of Revealing, and it gives me a Helmet of Revealing. Very, very cool. So what does that also mean? I think I figured out a way to maybe pull the enchantment off of this helmet and put it onto the helmet we're about to make that has the Goggles of Revealing. So how am I going to do that? There's this block called a Disenchanter. Let's just take all of that. We could take that, no problem, and that. I guess we didn't really need to do that. It's a Disenchanter, and it's from Mind Factory Reloaded. And apparently, it allows you to remove the enchant. Disenchanter. It allows you to remove the enchant off an item and put it onto a book. Yeah, that sounds really, really cool, and it sounds like exactly what we want to do. So right now, we're not going to get too fancy with it. We'll just put this here. I already grabbed a hardened cell and a hardened conduit. We'll just put that down. This should power this guy. Let's just turn this side on output. And this should be powering up. It is powering up. We need to put a book in there, so let's just get a book to put in there right now. And we want to make a meteorite helmet. So we're going to see if we can actually remove this enchant. Because if we can remove this enchant and then apply it onto that other helmet, that would be so awesome. So let's put this in here. Let's do this here. And, oh, it looks like it's working. If this puts it on there, that is going to be very, very cool. It looks like it's taken a while, but that's fine. So we'll let this go. The next thing I need to do is actually make some Thaumium in order to, oh, a little lag. I need to make some Thaumium in order to actually do this. So I already have everything I need to make it. What I am going to make it with is just jars of Essentia instead of having to throw stuff in there. And I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. Just for time concerned, we're just going to make this right now. So we can just throw this in a crucible. I should actually take this off so I can actually throw things into the crucible. So let's get that in there. All of that. Very cool. And now every time we throw one of these in, yep, we are turning them into Thaumium. And as you can see in my hotbar, I keep getting more Thaumium every time I throw one in there. Very, very cool. Okay, so now we have the Thaumium. We made actually a lot more than we needed, but that's fine. So now we want to make our hat. Very, very cool. So now what do we need to do? We need to combine the two with just a bunch of little essences. Okay, that's cool. That's doable. So let's just take this and this. Okay, so I guess I need a new one. I guess it's not letting me do it with damaged ones, supposedly. Okay, so you know what? Let me make another one of these because it's just a pain in the ass to make, and I will come right back when I am all prepped up. Cool. Be right back. Okay, I am back, and as you can see, I made a new pair of goggles revealing. I put the Thaumium helm in there. There it is. Helmet of revealing. Bang. Cool. Okay, so now let's go see what happened with our book. And as you can see, I also already gave myself 30 levels and brought out my anvil because it worked. Very, very cool. I really wasn't expecting this to actually work. I want to put some more stuff on here, but right now, this should be good. So now, if I do this, I do that. Oh, very cool. Now I have a helmet of revealing with magnetization. I didn't think that was going to work. It only cost me 2 levels. I was actually expecting it to be a lot more expensive than that. Very, very cool. So now let's just jump back over here and we can try this baby on. Let's just put on the rest of our robes. And this guy, look at that. Not only do we have a helmet, which gives us some armor, and we could see stuff, but we could also magnetize. Very, very cool. I'm happy about that. So I'm sorry it's raining. There's not much I can really do about that right now. As you can see, I changed things around a lot. So I changed this up a little bit. I actually replaced those ugly green and yellow crystals with crystal clusters, which are just mixed colors of them, and I think it actually looks really cool. I also added a little bit more and try to balance it out a little bit. I started also making this look a little nice, so there's marble in the middle with a line of blocks. I forget what those blocks are called. What are those called? Warded blocks? Arcane stone blocks. And then I also surrounded this whole thing with the paving stone of warding. What does that keep it? It keeps the mobs from being able to get in here, so it makes it a lot safer here at night. Unfortunately, spiders seem to be able to walk right through it, which is actually quite a pain in the ass. So, there's a couple things I wanted to work on out here. So, since it's raining and we don't know if it's day or night, there's something I wanted to do at night, but I can't really do that right now. So, the first thing we're going to do, yes, is we're finally going to make our wand recharging station. Because as you can see, I've already started accumulating a lot of nodes around here. And I'm still, they don't all look as big as they should, just because I've used some of it already. But I still need a little bit more Ordo or Perdido. And maybe not as much Perdido, but definitely a lot more Ordo. I could use a lot more Ignis at this point, even though I have a good amount of it. Let me find where I have it. There and there. And I also could use Perdido, but I hate having to fill and charge this wand up manually, because even though it's not that big of a deal, it's really a pain in the ass. Oh, not trying to do that. It really is a pain in the ass, as you can see. So we are going to make ourselves a wand recharge station. As soon as I fill this up, just a little bit more. Okay, cool. So we're going to make a wand recharge station. And what we're going to need is, let's get into here to see. We are going to need, a wand recharge pedestal, which is a pretty simple arcane infusion, as well as a compound recharge focus, which, again, isn't that hard. So obviously, we'll make this one first. This should be pretty simple. So it's 4 diamonds, gold, hopper, and an arcane pedestal with some of these, which I'm pretty sure we have, but we will double check. So we got the 4 of that. We have that. We need 1 of these, and we needed gold. Is that right? Let's just look at this one more time. So gold, hopper, and then 4 diamonds. So we're going to go gold. Okay, this should be fine. Gold, hopper, and then 4 diamonds. I mean, this is more or less, I guess, straight. This should be fine. Watch. I'm going to wind up with a low recipe. I'm going to wind up screwing it up. But okay, we got all that stuff in there. Oh, no, that doesn't go there. Wait. I definitely messed that up. Yeah, no. That doesn't go there. That goes there. Very cool. And let's just make sure. What do we need? We need 15 magic, 15 Prometeo, and 50 RAM. So we have 30 magic. And I believe the other stuff is over here. 35, 16. That should be good. Let's give this baby a try. And let's watch it. Okay, the Uran's going down. Almost done. Now the magic. Make sure nothing falls off. Something fell off, didn't it? Did something fall off? I feel like I'm missing something there. Am I missing something? Hold on. I feel like I'm missing something. I gotta hurry up. A diamond? I mean, am I missing a diamond? Unless it's sucked in. You know what? Do I have another diamond on me? I don't. I hope this is right. Is this getting screwed up? Let's just keep watching. Maybe it already sucked it in. I'm pretty sure I put all the diamonds up there. And... no, we screwed it up. We're screwing it up. Yep. Stop it. Okay. We screwed that up. Not too big of a deal. I could have swore I put all the diamonds. Maybe it fell? Or maybe I didn't. Okay, let me pre-prepare for this, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and hopefully I can do it this time. As you can see, I have everything down, and this time I know for a fact that I have everything down. It's as balanced as it's going to be. I have all the aspects ready to go. Magic, and Permutatio, and ERAM, RAM, whatever it's called, and let's just double check. Yep. We should be good. I'm probably going to need some more of that Permutatio for the next one, but we'll worry about that in a minute. So let's try this again and see if we can get this time. So let's watch it. Let's make sure nothing falls off. And oh man, this is already screwing up, isn't it? Why did it take? It took my what? Gold? Why did it take the gold? It's already being very unstable, but it's okay. As long as we could catch anything that falls off, we should be okay. We shouldn't actually keep ourselves on there, because that might actually screw things up a little bit. Let's see. This is still going. Okay, that stuff's all taken. Come on. And you know, this is low. I guess it just wasn't balanced good enough. I guess that was it. Let's see. Okay, cool. We got it. Very, very cool. Let's just pick that up. As you can see, I took off my magnetic stuff. Let's go back here. And now we want to take this off and break this and put it here. We should be able to right-click our wands on there. Very cool. Was that full? I didn't even realize that was full. Very cool. Okay, we have one that's not full, right? Anyways, okay, so we need to move on to the next thing. And we need 10 Permutatio, 15 Magic, and 10 Ordo. So let's see. We have Ordo is over here. We have enough of that. We only have 4 of that. And what was the last one? Magic. And we have plenty of magic left, I believe. We do. Okay, so let's go see if we can find a quick seed. And of course, I'm not going to find any grass here, am I? Okay, so let's go back to our place and find that quick seed. I don't think I have any seeds in here, right? I think I actually took all my seeds out. Okay, let's go out here. I'm sure we could find plenty of grass out here to mow, even though I've mowed a lot of it already. But we want to do this quick. We want to get back out there and get on to the next thing. Let's see. Okay, we need... I don't think we can actually use... There we go. I don't think we can actually use vanilla seeds, but we could definitely use the barley seeds. So let's get back to where we were, and now we could make the compound charging station, or whatever it's called. And basically what that does, it takes compound aspects... getting beat up there. It takes compound aspects and breaks them down into the primal. So I don't have to worry about only getting the compound aspects. But before we can actually do that, we need to make a couple vis filters. Actually, let's just throw this in here for now, right? Is that enough? That is not nearly enough. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I switched things up just a tad bit. I added another pedestal in the middle on every end, because I think my issue before was it just wasn't balanced right. So this should allow me to balance it right. So we are going to make the compound recharge focus, and what it takes is 4 emeralds, a comparator, and some of these Viz filters. Now these Viz filters are actually pretty simple to make. You just take some gold and some silverwood and bang, you got them. Very cool. Let's get these in here, and I think we want to do it like, we want to put them, yeah, I'm going to say right here, like this should be good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this should be fine. So we have our emeralds, we have our comparators, we have our Viz filters, we have everything in there. This is a moderate one. Hopefully we have better luck with it. So let's make sure that gets all sucked up. Should be fine. We want to also keep an eye on things, make sure nothing gets knocked off, which so far we look okay. We are getting up the magic. Come on. Okay, we are picking up the... Oh, yeah, we're picking up those crystals, the emeralds, I should say. Now we got the Viz. Okay, we look like we're good. I think I have this figured out. I think... Oh, no. Where'd it go? Shit. Oh, wait. We might have enough. Do we have it? We don't have it. Okay, we need to get this stuff out of here before we really start blowing things up. Okay, so we screwed that up again. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm going to have to look into that, because this looked like this was perfect, and then all of a sudden this blew up. So maybe I just don't have enough crystals and stability things. Okay, we'll worry about that another time. Realistically, not that big of a deal. The last thing I did want to show you guys is it's starting to get night out, so it's going to look good. As you could see, let's just turn on F3. I have light right here, but there's actually no light source, which is really cool. Like, this is block light 10 right here, but there's really no light source. And how is that working? Well, that's not what I wanted. There is a thing in here called a gaseous illuminate. And what this will allow me to do is put out light sources that are invisible. Yeah, so let's make it. So we need 8 modus, 16 lux, and 16 air. And we're going to use just glass vials to do this. So we needed 8 modus. So our modus is right there. That is really just one of those. 16 lux, which are 2. Now, unfortunately, doing it this way, we are going to have some excess air because we need 10, but these vials only take 8 at a time, so we're going to wind up with a little bit excess, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal, I don't think, at least. So let's get all this stuff ready, and then we need, I believe, another vial as a catalyst. We do. Okay, so let's throw all this stuff in here. We have that. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now we should be able to throw that guy in here. Very cool. We have the catalyst. And we need to clear that out. So let's just take our wand, right-click it, and whoosh, gone. Very cool. So now we have this gaseous illuminate. And how does this work? It's actually really, really cool. So my idea is, let's just get on our jetpack and stuff, and I could fly up and show you a little better. My idea is I want this whole area right here to be lit, but just outside of this ring of warded paving stones. There you go. He can't get in here. No matter how he tries, he can't get in here. He can shoot me through it, so that's worth noticing. But everywhere inside I want it lit, and everywhere outside I don't want it lit. So I need to still put a couple around here more, but just to show you how well this works, we're going to put it, I believe, over here. So it goes out what looks to be about 8 blocks. So I think if I put it, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if I put it about here, it should cover that area without spilling off too much. You know what we'll do here just to be safe. Boom. And, okay, it didn't do as good as I wanted, which is actually a shame. But as you can see, it works really well. So I'm going to have to make a bunch of these and just put them all around here. But all in all, I think that's really, really cool. So let me check the time on this episode. I want to see if I could take another crack at this compound wand focus. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I have plenty of time. So I added more crystals. Hopefully that will help. I refilled the essences that I was missing, as you can see, and a couple more over there. What I also did is I changed this up a little bit. So before I had the emeralds here, and then each of those Viz filters on either side of there. So I moved them over here, and this looks actually closer to what this looks like. At least as close as I'm going to get, I think. Right, so yeah. And then in the four corners. Okay, so let's just give this a try and see what happens. Hopefully, this does it. Because if this doesn't, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to have to look it up a little bit more. But let's just keep this going. Oh, we just got shocked. We don't want that. We want to keep an eye on it, make sure everything is staying. I actually should have made more of things, but that's kind of my bad, but what are you going to do? Okay, so we got the first emerald coming. We have the first Viz filter going. What else do we have? We have another emerald going. Another Viz filter. Okay, we look like we're getting it this time. We look like we're getting it. And I guess my problem before, I just did not have it balanced correctly. But apparently we're balanced correctly this time. Either that or we put enough stabilizer stuff around it to keep it stable. Either way, we have gotten it. Very, very cool. So now we could just put that there. And now it's time to find more aura nodes is really what I'm getting at. So we could just put this guy on here just to show you how it looks. Puts it on. And you could see it just pulling from around these. Very, very cool. I'm happy with this. We messed up a lot of magic today, but I will figure it out. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research because I'm starting to think that I'm just not doing it right. Well, obviously I'm not doing it right, but I apparently I don't have as much control over it as I thought I did. Something like that. I don't know. Still need to put some more jars around here, and now that I can actually automatically refill my wands, that's going to be a lot easier to do. Another thing I want to do is put some more of that gaseous luminous around here and pretty much everywhere. I want to put it in my base. That's awesome. An invisible light source. I mean, you can't get much better than that. But for now, this will probably be the last time you see me doing any Thaumcraft stuff until I do any other major achievements, I guess. Because the next thing I really want to work on is these advanced rods. I believe this jammy, the God Rod? The God Rod, that's actually kind of funny. I believe the God Rod either holds... It holds a lot of Viz, I'm pretty sure. And there's a couple other things that I seen that I wanted to play around with. There it is. The magic energy from the Thaumcraft expansions, maybe? But as you can see, one of them is a wand charger. So I'm kind of curious what this does. But that is for another time. This time, I think we're pretty much done for the episode. Thanks for joining me. If you liked what you see, please subscribe. It really does help a lot. You could subscribe too. But if you like what you see, give it a like. If you want to subscribe and see more videos, give it a subscribe. Yes, that's kind of what I was trying to say. In the future, I promise, next episode... Oh, look at this little zombie. He's trying to get through. You can't get through, little guy. Let's see, maybe... See if he can if you can't figure out his way through. Nothing you do is going to get you through. You can punch me, but you can't get through. Next time, I want to start working on farms. I know I've said that a million times, but these past couple episodes, I really wanted to start teching up, magicking up, I don't know what to call it, my Thaumcraft stuff. And I wanted to do most of that on camera, so... I won't do that anymore. I'll start working on a couple other mods. Parker's been bugging me to go to the moon. So I think in the very, very near future, we will be going to the moon. Yes, that is our destination. But thanks for joining me. As always, I'll see you guys next time.